it's Kate from Inkstampshare. Happy Sale-a-bration Sunday. This is the last of my Sale-a-bration Sunday series. We've gone through 12 weeks of Sale-a-bration and we are coming to the end next Saturday. So we've got just less than a week to go to get our hands on all these free, lovely, beautiful Sale-a-bration goodies. One of my most favourite ones, I have to say, has been these springtime foil papers. And this is what I'm going to be using again today. They're absolutely stunning. They have a big pack of 12 by 12 papers. You have 12 in each. There are 3 designs and you get 4 sheets of each. So you get rather a lot and they're foiled. So these are the flower with the rose gold foiling. Absolutely beautiful for colouring in. This is obviously the spotty one. That's also kind of like a rose gold. And then we have the stripes, which is silver. Oh no, there's 4 designs, 3 of each, that's right. So we've got the silver and white stripes, and then we've got the silver and gold leaves, which is stunning when you colour them in. These papers are amazing to colour in with any of your colouring mediums, like the alcohol markers or the Stampin' Up markers or inks. Absolutely beautiful, and we're going to be colouring some today. So let me show you what we're going to make. We're going to make this really pretty Dragonfly card using the Dragonfly Dreams bundle. So we've got the dies here, we've got the pretty springtime foils papers, which we've coloured here. And I'll just crack on and show you how we make it. Okay, so I've got some of my items pre-cut just to save some time. I've got my card base, which is a piece of A4 card. It's scored in half at 10.5 centimetres and then cut in half at 14.8 to make a basic regular medium card size. And then this lovely striped springtime foils paper, I've cut just half a centimetre smaller all the way around. And those measurements will be on my blog at Inkstampshare.ink. So do hop over there and have a look, so you don't need to write any of those down. Okay, so that's that layer. Then I have a layer of Whisper White, and that goes on the inside to write our sentiment in. And then on the top, I've taken some scraps. And out of my scraps, I've got Pool Party, the same as my card base. And I've used our layering circles dies, and I've cut out one of the scallop circles from that. This is going to make our lily pad for our dragonfly to sit on. And then I have taken a scrap of Whisper White, and I have cut a circle from that also using the stitch-shaped framelets. Mine always get a little bit stuck. So I'm sure it will come out. There we go. And I've just done that ahead of time to save us a little bit of time. And that's going to layer on there. It's so simple to put layers together to get a really effective card. And these foils just make it so easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay, so I've used the stripes here. And I'm going to cut my dragonfly out of the spots. Can you see how pretty it is? I don't know if it shows up on video as well. So these dies are stunning, and I've had them in my collection a while, and I get them out now and again, but I really don't use them enough. Let me grab them so you can see what you get when you buy them, because they're stunning. Okay, there's a big dragonfly. As you've seen here, there's a smaller dragonfly. Oops. We have another dragonfly outline. So you can cut a solid one. We have a bee, and I think I've used this bee even more than the dragonfly. He's stunning. And we have a whole string here that you can cut out and place across your card or cut up into pieces. And that's all of those, and they're really lovely. I did cut some other dragonflies out. I've been playing about this morning using the same papers. So I've cut a smaller one out here, and I've coloured some vellum and popped it underneath, so he can fly. And I used one of the bigger ones and coloured it in the same way as I'm going to colour the background of our card. So that's just an example to show you what they look like when they're cut out. Okay, let's move these over out of the way. That little bee, I don't want to lose him. That would be not good. So I have cut one out using the Big Shot. That's it, out of the really pretty spotty springtime foils papers. Take it out from the die. I've got this really handy little gadget from Stampin' Up, which just makes short work of getting all the pieces out of your dies. It's magic. It's a brush. And it just gets all those bits out without having to stand there for hours with a pokey tool. Let's be honest, it really does help. It's kind of magic. So let's move, and obviously if I catch it on there I can just put it in the bin and you don't have all your bits flying around the craft room or your table. Yeah, and then there's just a couple of odd little bits that need to come out there. There we are. That's it, I think we're done. Perhaps they didn't cut very well. Let's have a look. That might be why I didn't do it very well. By the way, they're not coming out. There we go. Not bad. Now I need to just get it out of the die and I can pop through this hole and lift it off. These little holes are just for that purpose, so you can push your die cut out. There we are. Start to lift it. Just needs a bit of a coax, this one. I don't want to rip it, so I'm being a bit careful. There we are. And I'm being a bit clumsy, probably. There we are, after all of that. How stunning is that? Isn't it beautiful? It's really gorgeous. And you can see all the sparkly dots on him. He's lovely. And so I'm going to pop him on my card. Okay. Before I put him on there, I am going to start doing some really messy inking to create a background. And I've got the colours that I've chosen: a lemon lime twist, marina mist, and pool party. Because when you see a dragonfly or the water, it's never all one colour, is it? So I thought I would just have a bit different. So I'm going to start off with the darkest colour, marina mist. And I'm going to take my sponge brayer. These are fab. You can buy a pack of these, you get a couple of handles and you get a whole load of these. And then they just wash off with soapy water and you can reuse them. And they're really soft and great for brayering paper or anything you like. So when you roll it on, go all the way around. So if you go like this, it won't cover the whole of the roller. So just keep going like that. And then you literally, it's so simple, you just layer the colour down onto your piece. And depending on how dark you want it, how much you go for it. Oh, I think I'm making the camera shake. I'm so sorry. Just try not to wobble so much, eh? So you can see how that's beginning to look really pretty. Okay, I'm going to add in a little bit of the lemon lime twist. It's quite a vibrant colour, so I don't want too much of that. And I really should change brayers. Just be very lazy. Excuse me. Just put a little bit of that in the middle. Like so. Shut that one back up. Let's just clean the green off there. So I'm going to go for the lighter pool party now, doing this end. Give it a good brush. And then you can just go over the top and blend all your colours in so you don't get any harsh lines. I think I might need to blend this in slightly. Perfect. I think I'm done. So pretty. Right. Let's just close those ink pads up before I make a mess with those. And then we can assemble our card. Okay, this is lovely. So, let's pop it on. Excellent. Now, there is one thing. I'm going to add a piece of ribbon. And this is the Pool Party striped ribbon. Isn't it pretty? Classic. No, not classic. Striped. stitched. Is it stitched satin ribbon? I use so many of the Stampin' Up ribbons. They are so lovely. Yeah, but I didn't get the name right, but it's the stitched satin ribbon. And it's rather pretty and it is satiny. So I'm going to put it just around the card. Literally, that's all I'm going to do. So I prefer, when I glue my ribbon down, I prefer to use snail than any kind of wet glue because that just soaks into the ribbon and makes a bit of a horrible mess. So I'm just going to do that on the back. I mean, you could put a bit of washi tape there if you like. You could even put it along the entire length of the ribbon, this snail, and it would keep it secure, but I'm not too worried. Use my snail. I love my snail. There we go. That's simple as that. And I'm going to place it on the front of the card. Brilliant. I've been loving these springtime foils. I used them at my class, my local card class, last week. I think it was last week. I don't know, the time's going by so fast. And the ladies absolutely loved it. So that is great. Okay. So you can get them for free by placing a £45 order in my online shop. But you can only get them until the 31st. So we've got like about 9 days left of Saleabration. So it's a little bit sad that these will be going because they are stunning. Okay, so that's nearly the front. I am going to pop my lily pad together. I know, I'm a bit daft. Right, okay, I'm just going to use some more snail on the back of my white stitched shape, and pop it right down on my scallop circle. And then on the back, I think it calls for some dimensional sticky foam pads. Here we go. Everybody who orders from my online shop, if you use the hostess code, you'll get a little gift from me at the end of the month. And if you order from my online shop anyway, or you order from me, you'll get a little handmade something anyway and a card too, one of my handmade cards. Right, so I'm just going to pop it on the front like so, and then get my Dragonfly, who's flown away over there, and pop him on. And he's going to go on there like that, and a couple of glue dots to go down in the middle of his body. Just like so. It's more stuck to me than the Dragonfly. Right, okay. So you can bend his wings slightly if you want to, make him fly, pop him on. So that's that. Now, the other thing I'm doing is I've got a centimetre strip of Whisper White cardstock. It just is 1 centimetre. And it's a scrap, and I'm going to stamp and punch it to put my sentiment on the top, to a wonderful friend. And I've taken it from the matching stamp set that goes with these dies. So as you can see, you can stamp all of these images out, and then you can cut them out using the dies, and they're stunning. I'm going to use the sentiment here. I'm going to use To a Wonderful Friend. I've got that there. So I've got it all ready here. And I have the Pool Party ink. I'm going to stamp it on that. I'm going to ink it up with that one. To a Wonderful Friend. I'm going to try and do a little trick. It might not work. Bear with me. We have to experiment. Sometimes on camera things don't go quite to plan. Right, that's on. Now what I've done to get this end as a little banner, I haven't cut it with my scissors or used the banner punch. I've used the classic label punch, and it cuts this out. And you can get little sentiments that go on here. But I popped the end of my centimetre wide piece, and I popped it in here and I cut it, punched it like that. And I'm going to do the same on the other end. Now it's a little bit long, so let's trim it off. And I'm going to see what it looks like and if I can manage to do it nicely. Yay, I did it. Perfect. Now, the thing you can see here is that I've got my piece of cardstock slightly too wide, so I'm just going to snip those off with my scissors. Not a problem there. And you can make yourself a little banner out of the same punch. So you've got a punch that does both. How cool is that? I'm going to bend it a little bit over that way. Give it a bit of, I don't know, a bit of something. And then get my glue dots. Put one on one end, one on the other end. So all throughout my videos, I've been telling you all about the benefits of Saleabration so that you don't miss out on all the lovely products that you can get for free. But there's also this amazing joining offer. I have a lovely little team of demonstrators who have joined up with me, and joining in Saleabration is one of the best times to join because you get so many freebies. So I'll quickly tell you the joining offer, but I don't want to bore you too much. So the joining offer during Saleabration is you can buy your starter kit, which essentially is anything you like in either of the catalogues. That's the starter kit. You can choose £130 of products and you only pay £99, which is a bit of a deal. Stampin' Up products are amazing. But then for Saleabration, on top of that, you can choose any you like, 2 extra stamp sets for free. And they can be the most expensive ones in the catalogue or whatever. Well, up to a maximum of, I think it's £90. So you can get like £220 worth of any Stampin' Up products you want for £99 plus free. So that is the most amazing deal in the catalogue, to be honest. If you really want lots of lovely Stampin' Up goodies, you can just go for that. Get all your goodies while you can and get lots of extra and get a discount. And then you don't have to demonstrate or sell products if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you what you do with it. But you have your starter kit either way. Anyway, if you're interested in being in my lovely team of demos, do get in touch. So back to this card, we have To a Wonderful Friend, and to put inside, I wanted to put thanks for the smile and everything else. So I'm doing that in Pool Party as well. Just there. And we're done. I think our card is done. So I just need to pop some more snail on it. Pop it inside and we're done. There you go. I really hope you like the card. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's really pretty. You can send that to anybody for any kind of thank you. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I've inspired you to have a go at this. It's kind of emboss resist, but we don't have to do any embossing because the papers have done it for you. They're absolutely stunning. So if you'd like to buy any of these products in my online shop, do hop over to Inkstampshare.ink. The link will be down below. And also hop over there and get some more inspiration. If you'd like the video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.